Imagine this. One day, you find out that somewhere in a remote corner of the world, deep in the forests and lonely mountains of Ireland, a man survived completely alone for 18 years. No help, no support, just his own courage and survival skills. Would you believe it? I bet you wouldn't. But today's story is absolutely true, and it holds secrets and survival techniques you've probably never even imagined. Seriously? Think about it. Could you survive even a single day without your phone? Without a roof over your head? Without another human soul in sight? We're talking about 18 years. How did this person battle the cold, hunger, wild animals, and crushing loneliness to stay alive? And more importantly, is there a secret behind this story that the world still doesn't know? Stick around, because the twist at the end will leave you stunned. This story begins with an ordinary man named Michael O'Sullivan. One day, Michael just vanished from his small village. His family and friends figured he might have left home because of some sorrow or trouble. Even the police initially believed Michael had chosen to leave everything behind. But as the days turned into months, and months into years, people started to wonder, did Michael really leave on his own? Or was there a deeper mystery here? Villagers searched the forests, the rivers, and all the nearby areas, but there was no trace of Michael. Every year, they held a small service in his memory, but the same question lingered. Where is Michael? Is he alive, or did something tragic happen to him? As time went on, the mystery only deepened. Now, picture the forests of Ireland, pitch black darkness, biting cold winds, constant rain, and sometimes even snow. Michael had no house, no roof, no modern comforts at all, but his sheer will to survive forced him to fight a new battle every single day. The first few days were the hardest. When hunger gnawed at him, Michael survived on wild fruits, roots, and the occasional fish he managed to catch. For water, he relied on small streams and rainwater. At night, the freezing wind and the fear of wild animals were his constant companions. But Michael, using his bare hands, built a small hut out of leaves, wood, and stones. He painstakingly learned which plants were poisonous and which were safe to eat. Sometimes, fierce storms would tear his shelter apart, but every single time, he would rebuild it. To protect himself from predators, he learned to make fire and became intimately familiar with every inch of his territory. Every day was a new challenge. Every night was a new battle. Just think about it, could any of us survive alone for so many years without any help? Michael's life wasn't just about fighting hunger and cold. In the jungle, death was a constant, looming shadow. One night, when it was pitch dark and raining heavily, Michael was asleep in his hut. Suddenly, he heard a strange sound just outside a low, heavy breathing. He quietly lifted a corner of his makeshift wall and saw a hungry wolf standing there, its eyes glowing in the darkness. Michael's heart pounded, but he quickly grabbed a burning stick from his fire and waved it fiercely. The wolf hesitated for a moment, then bolted back into the forest. That night, Michael learned a vital lesson. In the wild, only courage keeps you alive. On another day, while trying to catch fish by the river, Michael slipped and plunged into the fast-moving current. The icy water and strong flow nearly pulled him under, but somehow, he managed to grab onto a rock and save himself. But the strangest moment of all came when a group of hunters passed through the forest, coming incredibly close to his hiding spot. Michael froze, hiding behind a large tree. His breathing was shallow, his heart hammering against his ribs. If he had made the slightest sound, they would have found him. But that day, something happened that would change Michael's life forever. What was that secret? You'll find out very soon. Finally, after 18 long years, the moment arrived that shocked everyone. A local hiking group stumbled upon a strange hut in a secluded part of the forest, with a thin wisp of smoke rising from it. As they got closer, they saw a gaunt man with long, matted hair. It was Michael O'Sullivan. At first, no one could believe this was the same Michael who had disappeared 18 years ago. Everyone had assumed he was long gone, either dead or living a new life somewhere far away. But when Michael told his story, everyone's eyes filled with tears. Michael revealed that he had intentionally separated himself from the world. He was carrying a heavy burden of sorrow and guilt in his life that he felt he could unshare with anyone. He sought refuge from his pain in the solitude of the forest. He lived every single day of those 18 years facing a new, life-threatening challenge. But he never, ever lost hope. When Michael returned, the media and the villagers hailed him as a hero, a modern-day legend. But for Michael, it was just a personal journey, a long, hard road to find himself again. But even now, so many questions remain. Did Michael really tell the whole story? Or are there still secrets locked away in his heart? Michael's incredible story amazed the world, but it also opened up a whole new set of questions. Some people believe it was purely a story of survival, that Michael simply escaped to the forest to deal with his pain, but others speculate that there might have been a hidden crime involved, or that Michael was on the run from someone. There's even a theory that surviving in the jungle for that long isn't humanly possible, that perhaps some kind of supernatural force was helping him. What do you think? Was Michael telling the complete truth? Or is he still hiding a crucial piece of the puzzle? Do you believe anyone can survive for so many years completely alone, without any outside help? Share your thoughts and theories down in the comments, because who knows, maybe your question holds the key to this mystery. So, friends, today we explored the astonishing story of a man who survived alone in the forests of Ireland for 18 years. Michael O'Sullivan fought hunger, cold, wild animals, and profound loneliness to stay alive. His story is packed with incredible survival techniques and some secrets that might forever remain locked in his heart. Even today, people wonder, was Michael telling the truth, or is there something more to this story? Now, the question is for you. If you were in Michael's place, do you think you could survive alone for that long? What would be your first move? Share your thoughts and answers in the comments below. If you enjoy suspenseful and mysterious stories like this one, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next episode with a brand new mystery.